once again a privilege. It's nice, it's good to be live again tonight. I hope you had a good day today. I hope you achieved what you really hope to achieve in this day. Yeah, I am back tonight. I just want to do some motivation tonight. But before I'm gonna dip into the motivation, I just want to talk about the page. I want to talk about the support system, the support vehicle that the builder of your own life is all about. This is a support system in a vehicle that is really looking forward and on a mission to support people who are really struggling out there with application of how to apply important information or important tools or important keys to their lives, because it's not everyone that really knows how to, not knows, but who is sometimes skillful in applying information, especially when you are not really familiar with the kind of information, because sometimes we need to adapt, sometimes we need to realign our minds or our subconscious mind to help us feeding ourselves with new information and new kind of teachings, etc. But builder of your own life is really out there to support people who struggles, who have, how can I say it, cycles in their lives that keep on coming back, that always manifest in their lives. There's people always that, some people also struggle sometimes with changing their lives, in the sense of people going from the one rehab to the other rehab, etc. Keep on having setbacks. So builder of your own life is looking for people like that, to support such people, broken relationships, marriages that is really struggling out there, people on their spiritual journey who is also having a lot of cycles and setbacks, and struggles to see improvements in their spiritual journey, etc. This is what builder of your own life is all about, looking for people like that, people that wants to bring more change in their lives, bring more impact in their lives, but sometimes don't know where to start, don't know how to start, don't know when to start, etc. But my main focus, the main focus of builder of your own life, is actually to help people reprogramming, reforming, and to how can I say it? If I can say it like this, like to start your life story all over again. There's no shame to that. It is not it's not a bad thing. It is actually a good thing to try again in life, because it is not really easy to but it's not really easy to live the life out there the way life should be lived. Some know how to do it, some struggles to do it, etc. But builder of your own life is really on a mission and to help people like that who is in that kind of struggles. Um, yeah, so if you know of anybody or you are someone who are listening tonight that really wants to start all over again, even if it's in your married life, even if it's in your relationship life, even if it is in your spiritual journey, um, if you have problems with substance abuse, if you know of people that have problems with substance abuse, you can reach out to Builder of Your Own Life. All the contact details is there on the page, so you can just go into the page and get the information that is needed, and leave a WhatsApp or leave a message in the email inbox, or even on Messenger. It doesn't matter. You can even speak to me directly on Facebook. It doesn't matter how you want to reach out. Um, I'm doing this to reach out to people, and I'm not gonna know really who is the people is who is really in need of this support system and this outreach vehicle, because I am doing this to reach out to people out there. Um, Even if you struggle to pray or you struggle to understand the Bible, for those that wants to improve their spiritual relationship with Jesus Christ, um, for those who wants to improve their personal relationship with themselves, it is for all those kind of people. What this support system is all about, and I always keep things as confidential as possible. I am currently busy with two people, where I am working um, directly with them. Um, so yeah, I want to share some thoughts tonight. I want to share some thoughts tonight. Um, it is just a motivation tonight, just to inform people and then also to motivate people. The thing that stops you from moving forward or progressing is not the devil. I'm gonna say it again. The thing, the things that stops you from moving forward or progressing in life is not the devil. Why am I saying this tonight? It's because many of us have been influenced and programmed and conditioned to believe that everything that went wrong or that goes wrong in your life, we are always looking out to blame the devil. And that puts you subconsciously in a habit of always um, pointing the blame to something else or someone else, and not taking full responsibility and accountability for what is going wrong in your life. And that put psychologically, it puts people in a comfort zone. um, it makes people lazy to think for themselves and to make conscious decisions to improve their lives, etc. Now, I am I am someone that really believes in working on oneself is a very important fact. It's a very important principle. It's a very important rule. to continuously work on yourself. It is like someone that have planted a garden, and if you don't look after your garden, or you don't nurture your garden, or you don't maintain your garden, then weed will start to grow in your garden and will start to outgrow your plants in your garden, or your flowers in your garden, or whatever is growing in your garden. So to avoid such things, you need to at all times look after your garden. And that is exactly the same way how we need to look after ourselves. And when I refer to us as ourselves, I don't refer to the physical form. I am referring to we as a soulish person, or um, we as people who really work with mind power, who work with mind, who work with energy, who work with patterns and thought patterns, etc. So the things that stops you from moving forward or progressing in life is not the devil. It is some thinking patterns that needs to be identified, confronted, and being removed. You need to know what you are dealing with. You need to know what is the things that is stopping you from moving forward. That is the obstacles in your way forward. And most of the time, I can even say all of the time, it comes from our thinking habit, our thinking ability, our thinking patterns, etc. It's certain patterns in your subconscious mind or your soul that needs to be identified and confronted and removed. So the things that stops us from moving forward, it is things that is actually happening in our subconscious mind and in our soul. Um, so that is the things that really needs to be identified. You need to have a habit, a good habit of identifying what is the root cause of the negative manifestations and the negative operations that comes from time to time in my life. So that is one way to look at it. Um, so it is important to always take stock of your subconscious mind or your soul. The reason why I am advising this is because, or motivating it, it is because when we create a good habit of taking stock, it means you become aware of what is really vested within your subconscious mind or in your soul. Because every day we are exposed to society, we are exposed to different minds out there, we are exposed to different data, different energies, different information out there. There's different influence every day when we leave our homes, and we pick up stuff sometimes without realizing. And that's why it is important to create a good habit of taking stock of your life, just so that you and me can verify and confirm that we are still on the same page of our journey or our life story that we need to be based on our our goals that we have set for ourselves. And if you are not someone that are goal conscious, then you need to make some changes in your life. Um, but that is the reason why it's important to take stock in your life, so that you can someone that takes stock in his shop is someone that will know how many things is still needed in his shop. It is someone that will know that he have enough of this and he have enough of that, but he's busy losing some of this, and there's some of this that is becoming absent or that is becoming needed, etc. in his shop. So it gives you an idea, or it put you in a certain awareness of knowing what is happening in your shop. The same with, it puts you in an awareness of knowing what is happening in your life. Many people that have a lot of problems today that control their lives, that become so dominant and aggressive in their lives, is a people who never take stock of their lives. It's a people that never knows what is happening in their lives. Can I put this in? Sometimes people are so busy to be involved in other people's lives, or to be um, nosy into other people's lives, that they forget to know what is happening in their own lives. So I'm just motivating people tonight. Bring some changes in your life. Set some goals for your life journey. Decide what you want to be in life. Decide what um, 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 difference you want to bring to life, what kind of services you want to bring to life, etc. Sometimes I become very sad when I become conscious or aware of the limitation um, that people put themselves in. For instance, if I can make an example tonight, when I see someone that is really having great burdens, and you can see it on the person's face, then I ask myself a question. Did this person really come to this earth and to this life to come and experience this? But it is the person's ignorance and his unawareness and his lack of knowing what is happening in his life or in his soul or his subconscious. That's why this person is burdened by what he is actually going through, which is actually not a good place to be. So we can decide what we want to be. Jesus Christ have decided what he wanted to be when he started to walk the earth. You can decide what you want to be, and that will put you in a goal consciousness where you will become goal orientated and start setting goals for yourself, etc. And when you start doing it, don't become discouraged when you failed a few times. When someone remember, you see, when we fail to get some things right in the first phases, take yourself back to your childhood. Remind yourself of how you started to walk, how you started to talk. You didn't give up. When you fall down, you get up with a smile on your face, confident on your face, and then you try again, and then you try again. Recapture and reclaim that strength that you used to have when you were a child by not giving up. Keep on trying until you can master it, until you have become the master of it. Amen. And then I want to conclude with this tonight. Who is the author and the influence of the patterns in your life? And when I refer to your life, I refer to your subconscious, or I refer to your soul. Who is the author and the influencer of the patterns in your life? It is something to think about and to ponder on. We need to always ask ourselves questions, and this is an important question to ask yourself from time to time. Who is the author and influence of the patterns in your life? The patterns that is really dominating your life today. Who is the author and the influence of the patterns? Are you the author and influence of it? Or are the opinion of other people that author and influence? Do you live a life to please everyone except yourself? Or do you start living your life to start pleasing yourself? Because sometimes people become so obsessed to please everyone except themselves, and then they live a miserable life. They always are on a mission to please other people, to keep others happy, to make others happy. But in the meanwhile, that same person neglects himself or herself. So this is a very important question to answer. And don't be in a hurry to answer this question. Think about it. Take some stock in your life. Sit with this question, even if you must sit days and weeks and months with this question. Who is the author and the influence of the patterns in your life? It's a very, very important question. If you can answer this question sincerely, you will find answers to solve the problems in your life. And if you become aware that most of the most of the patterns are influenced by everyone around you, is always um, taking priority, then you must make a decision to change it. Because you must start to become the captain of your own ship. And that captain is your conscious mind, which drives the subconscious mind or the soul, which you are. Amen? Amen, brother Ron. Amen. Yeah, it's a very good question. And it is something that we really need to spend time with. Especially when you are very confused, when you are really searching for answers, when you are very frustrated or depressed, or you are going through difficult things in your life, but you can't put your finger on where this is coming from. Start asking these questions to yourself, and don't rush to get the answer. Sometimes people rush to get answers, and answers have sometimes their own time to appear in your heart. I gave I told someone earlier that this morning when I woke up when I opened my eyes, something dropped in my spirit, and I got an answer and a clearer understanding of something that I got from the Lord 9 years ago. And this morning, on the 21st of July 2022, I got that word from God in 2013. But this morning, I got come to think of it, I got that word from God in 2013, the 7th of July. No? And today it is the 21st of July, and it means 7 14 21. It is the same pattern, but 9 years, um, in 9 years' time, I only got a clearer understanding of a certain word that God gave me. So now I'm about to spend time with this word. Ek wil amper say, once you have the answer to this question, you'll find out who the master is of your life. Amen. Amen. Definitely, sir. Definitely. And who is really controlling your life? Who is really dominating your life? If you can answer that question, thanks for adding that answer, brother Ron. So yeah, so I wanna encourage someone tonight. I wanna motivate someone tonight. Don't rush yourself to get answers. Wait for answers to appear. Wait for answers to pop up. Amen. It will come, but you need to spend time um, um, by thinking about these things that you need answers from. You must spend time on it through meditation, through making time day by day to think about it. If you start thinking about it and you start wondering about it, you will definitely get answers for about it. Amen. So yeah, this is what I wanted to throw in tonight, and I hope I really blessed someone tonight. If there's any other questions regarding what I spoke about tonight, you are always welcome to make contact with me. And I want to conclude tonight. Don't forget what Power of Your Own Life is all about. It is a outreach vehicle in a support system that really want to help people to break certain bad energies or patterns in their lives. And God bless you.